What is up, guys and gals? It's me, Thomas Bano1 here, and today I've got some devastating news. Today is actually going to be kind of a special day because we're going to be starting a 8-part series with with these Transformers, and I'm pretty sure you guys may know what I'm talking about when I said devastating. We're going to be taking a look at some Devastator Studio Series Devastator figures. Oh yes, we are, Paples. Oh yes, we are. So, without further ado, we're going to be taking a look at the DD02, otherwise known as the knockoff version of the Transformer Studios series Scrapper. And this figure is kind of cool. First, we'll get into his combined mode, and then we'll get into robot mode. And robot mode's a pain in the ass. Trust me, I spent like an hour with this thing beforehand. So yeah, but anyways, here you have Scrapper in his bulldozer mode. I don't know what this is. I really don't know what this is. Somebody's gonna have to tell me what this is in the comment section below. I'm not very good with construction vehicles. I want to say this is I don't know what this is. I really don't know what this is, but but I do know this. I do know Cat makes it. That's for sure. But anyways, so this is what he looks like in his vehicle mode, and if I had the actual packaging, I would be showing you off the packaging, and we would be getting into that, but I don't. So we're going to jump right on into some scale comparisons. That's right. Y'all know we love our scale comparisons here. So here he is next to... Damn, I'm good. If I can get him to stand straight up. Here he is next to Deluxe Class Studio Series Jolt, the official versions. These are all official figures. In the scale comparison, Devastator is not 100% official. Here he is with the old Revenge of the Fallen Hunt for the Decepticons Deluxe Class Ravage, excuse me. They both start with R, you know. And finally, here he is next to his big boss. Here he is next to the Fallen. Yes, the Fallen. So, Leader Class Studio Series The Fallen, to be specific. So, yeah. Alright, so now that we've taken a look at that, and because there's not really anything else I can really show you, because there's no accessories, there's no, like, extra little details hidden around, there's not really any of that because this is a non-official version. So I guess the only thing we can really do is just jump right down into the transformation. So that's what we're going to do. So to start things off, we're going to get him into his combined mode first, and then we're going to get him into his robot mode. And to get him into his combined mode first, I think it's kind of weird, but you lift this piece here up, and then you take the scoop section, and it's just a tab section that goes right on into there. You take the scoop sections, and you rotate them around. Make sure that they're all together. And then you rotate that down. Do the same thing on the other side. Take it and rotate it down. And then hinge it like that. Take these little sections here and open them up like so. And then we're going to close all of this up. And there you have Devastator, one of Devastator's hands in his hand mode. So, hooray for hand mode. So, alrighty. So now that we've gotten him into his combined mode, oh, and you are going to want to take this ratchet piece. If it's flipped underneath here, you want to just flip it up. We're just going to leave it like this for now because this piece is irrelevant to basically the transformation. So, first thing you want to do is you're going to want to take this and you're going to basically untab it from the back here, and then you're going to come to this section here, and you're just going to bring it. Well, you're going to rotate it first, and you're going to kind of bring it down, so that way you got some room here. And this is where things got really, really difficult for me. So make sure this is all rotated around forward. Bend the tire in so you can basically bring the scoop section, bring this piece up past the scoop section. You're going to rotate the scoop section. I'm going to then take this, there's a tab right here, there's a slot right there, it's going to go right on into the faux wheel, and then I'm going to basically just take this whole thing And you're going to, if I can do it, this, like I said, this is where things got, this is where this figure got me, guys, where I had problems with this figure. So of course, there we go. And basically you're going to want it to just accordion like this. There is a spot right here, tab, a spot right there. Want that to just peg in like so. And then you're going to basically, this is how the leg is supposed to look. And you're going to do the same thing on the other side. You're going to rotate this around, bring this all the way down. And if you can, just make sure to keep the arms out of the way somewhat. Bend this up, bring this all the way around like so. Fold this inwards. Bring that, then we rotate the scoop again. Bring that in. Rotate it around. Make sure, well, don't rotate it around. Just make sure that it's all still there. And then once we've done, we got this is get this is how much of a nightmare this thing can be. So want it to then, this is not how I envisioned this to go. You're going to, it's not rotating right. My apologies, people. Do that. Then this thing has, it has problems with me. Me and this figure, we have problems some days because I forget steps and I make up steps that I'm not supposed to do. So please do not take do not take my review at full value until you've watched it all the way through, but this is the way that you want the legs looking. Next, take the top of this cab section here, make sure it's all untabbed because there are tabs that go into the bottoms here. Then you're going to take the arms, you're going to split them best you can, and then you're going to just pull them from this back section here and just bring it up. I guess that's the best way I can describe it. Make sure you rotate the legs as well. Make sure that the legs are facing this way. Don't do what I did beforehand. Then you're going to come to the this section here. You're going to rotate this all the way around. Then you're going to open up the chest, push out the head, and then come to the back section, close this up here, and then take the combiner port piece, bring it all the way down like this, like so. And then basically just close this up and then close up the chest like so. Make sure the arm pieces come back here and they tab into pieces right here. And they just, you're going to want to make sure they do that. If they don't, then just make sure that they're nice and snug right back here. So rotate the arms, straighten out the hand. Do the same thing on the other side. Rotate, straighten, like so, and now we straighten everything up. And there you have Scrapper in his robot mode, otherwise known as DD02 knockoff Scrapper in his robot mode. And I love this thing. I love it. 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 I love these Studio Series Devastator figures because they just bring an element that we should have had a long time ago, along with everything that went along with it in the movie. Like, I feel like this should have been coming out in 2009 with the rest of the actual Devastator that we never really got. The only real Devastator that we did get was a Legends class one, and that one was just, we all know how that one was. It was tiny and it was cute, but yeah. Now, in terms of weapons, he really doesn't have one aside from this claw thing here that, I mean, you could classify it as a weapon, but I mean, you don't really need to. I mean, you could, but yeah, so there are no weapons, because there wasn't really any that came with him in the first place. So, anywho, let's get back into some scale comparisons. We all love the scale comparisons. So, here he is next to Mr. Choppy Choppy. And here he is next to Jolt, Studio Series Jolt. Here he is next to the old Revenge of the Fallen, Hunt for the Decepticons, Ravage. And here he is next to Leader Class, The Fallen. Now, if you don't have Devastator, if you didn't have Devastator at all, I would highly suggest you pick pick up the entire line that I'm about to go through here, or the entire thing here with Devastator, because these are technically official designs. The quality of the plastic is just a hair, like it's a hair off. Like not this plastic here. The only reason I can tell this is a knockoff is because there's one part on here right there. And this stressed and cracked fairly quickly. Actually, I got it like that, but still. But yeah, this, I definitely would, if I'm to rank this specific type of figure, like if I'm to rank the knockoff studio series, like I'm gonna rank the normal studio series, this is definitely worth the price of admission to go pick this up and, you know, have it for your Devastator. So that's basically the gist of it. And I can't say this without any other further shadow of a doubt, but I'm excited for what's to come, and I hope you guys should be too. So anyways, this is Thomas Fan of One saying, don't forget to check out Planet Toys, a world built by collectors, where you can get all of your Transformers needs, or maybe not all of your Transformers needs, but you can get some of your Transformers needs there. And if you really feel like it, they do have a couple of official Studio Series Devastator figures if you would like to check those out as well. So, anywho, this is Thomas Fan of One saying, don't forget to check out Jordy's Rail video, Patrick with the Y, iStar552, and Bravely Gigi, as I know they all do some amazing work, and they all have some amazing things coming down the pipeline, especially Optination Reviews and I, along with also Beastman Reviews and I. So, don't forget to check them out, and I will leave links to Planet Toys down below in the description. So, this is Thomas Fan of One saying, don't forget to keep playing with your toys. Don't forget it. Goodbye.